Be good.
It's always gonna be good around here. Of course, accommodating everyone's schedules. You like 3 o'clock streams, we got you. You got like 8 o'clock streams, oh, we got you. Not weekends though. We'll see you on a little break, and we'll see you on Monday once again. But as we have been deliberated long enough, I mean, I cannot wait to see what we do see from both of our teams today. The scope of the characters you can play now. Again, 5 entire new heroes being thrown into comp for Season 1 Conquest of Overwatch has been really a thrown in a wrench in a lot of the meta we thought was good. Still, Vendetta still kind of reigns supreme more often than not, but not gonna see her out here. Instead, as a choice for flex CPSs from Braden, we have the Echo. From Buggo, we have the coveted Venture, who also in their own right has also been a really good character as of late as well, especially in or against a Vendetta. So the double Vents could make an appearance, but right now, the Omnic versus the Rock Eater. Let's get into it.
Oh, it's going to be good. I love the Venture. I think the survivability and the tech you can utilize if you're very skilled with a hero can be good. But this Doomfist v Doomfist battle immediately goes to Frenchette. It's important. Carlisle starting on their attacking side. They have to make a name for themselves, or else their defense is going to be abysmally tough. Arti's doing Arti things, finds their first blood onto Acromas, and for Carlisle, they lost tank and support. They had to regroup.
I love that we just call it Arti things, because that's what Arti's doing. Just Arti things, just Sojourn things. You know, one good rail shot punishing that dive from the gamer. You can see Braden coming all the way back to the spawn room. So it's a little bit of advantage from Carlisle that they could take advantage of in the 5v4. Now you can see the pressure being really loaded onto that backline on the high ground. Braden, like an explosive bomb, comes right through with the sticky bombs onto Reaper Better, taking out the Cassidy early in the engagement. The V Gamer need to back up, forcing every cooldown from that immovable support line of the Bap and Kiriko just to stabilize, just to try again on the dive. Not gonna find another kill. Instead, it's gonna be Buggo taken down by that Brigida.
Central Bucks has been a team that has really stepped up back from their mistakes. If you talk about last game, Arti died first in the team fight, came back for a quadra kill. Braden dies first in that last team fight, comes out to swing. And how about the Quickster, who just ruins them with a double kill? Everybody here is earning, and especially IHOP Pancakes continues to appear in that kill feed.
The Quickster really putting on a showcase, actually forcing the mirror off, actually forcing, I believe, yeah, forcing the Domina from the gamer. We had seen it a little bit earlier, not really being played, but just hovered over in the previous round. Now actually gonna see it come to fruition. And I do like it, but Doomfist, I feel like, doesn't really mind Domina, because you can go all around her cooldowns, go straight for the jugular of that Cassidy, and while you're on the low ground, the high ground being completely overtaken by this overclock from Arti. It's a threat and a half. A double, triple kill has landed, and everyone's retreating to lick their wounds.
Man, I mean, you thought Quickster was the guy. You thought, okay, everybody target Quickster, and then you forget about Arti's ultimate from the top rope, comes in with a 4K, and Central Buck South has limited Carlisle's time down to just 90 seconds. The Bison need an answer. The problem is they don't have the ultimates to play around. They're still about 10-20% away, and Arti continues to deal insurmountable damage. The Quickster, though stunned up, has to be cautious. Has the Meteor Strike, has him low. Arti's got the finish of the Emmy field, and Braden lands those stickies once again.
Another rail shot right to the noggin of that Baptiste. The honing beam taking care of the Cassidy at the same exact time. Only a minute is left. We're constantly swapping heroes as if it's mystery heroes. The gamer trying everything in the toolkit to at least punish this Doom and Echo duo, right? That being said, the duplicate onto D.Va does come through for Braden. Going to be having that defense matrix and more. About to have the bomb as well loaded up sooner rather than later as the defense matrix does mitigate all that damage. Oh, gets demaxed, quote unquote, but doesn't even matter at the end of the day. You're still getting killed. You're still getting a spawn hold out of Carlisle.
It is just incredible the way they're able to push here and hold them back with just 30 seconds to go. Now Carlisle does have a couple big ultimates, but boy, Central Buck South, has some bigger ones. 3 in total. Quickster is just holding on to this Meteor Strike for forever, and the Bison need to find a good angle for this Cassie. The push out from Arti. Maybe that's just the opener they needed.
I need it from the gamer. Continue looking over that Baptiste. Actually finds the shift, gets used early. Then there goes elimination. That's what I'm talking about. D.Va is so strong. But we're in overtime, Llama. That can mean everything here for the Central Bucks South. Now finding Brayden cowering in the corner. Nowhere to escape to. Just a quickster. Just now Arti coming back in. Akramos, unfortunately, Swift steps into the fight, uses the Suzu, and has no other cooldown. Overclock is opening up the fight and might be the finisher here for the Bucks.
They get the Meteor Strike, they get the rally, and they get a successful defense. Central Bucks South never looks back and continues their domination of face-to-face team fights from above. Carlisle, although they had a couple good fights there towards the end, their defense has to be near perfect if they even want a chance to win the map. And that's not even starting to say they're down one in this series. They'd have to win this map and then win the next one for the reverse sweep.
A small reverse sweep, but would be nice at the end of the day for Carlisle. However, only 55 meters. You said it perfectly. The defense has to be picture perfect. It has to be no mistakes, no nothing, even down to the cooldown usage. Everything has to be put on the table here, and they're starting things off with a complete different